your smile. Now the sunshine brings the light. Fill me out with a flame. I will let you in this game. Take me out when I'm down. 'Cause with you I'm safe and sound. 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 Safe and
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Let's dive right into it. I hope everyone had a good Friday at work, worked hard, and now they got a nice cold beer in their hand. And let's dive right into some market analysis. And right now, Bitcoin ending the day similar to how the markets ended, in the red, deep in the red. But alas, gold holding strong at 1727. A strong bounce from the 1681 level, exactly as predicted. No, I'm just kidding. But yeah, guys, feel free to join in the Discord. Oh, there we go. I just had to unmute myself. There we go. Now I can probably hear Infinity, and he could probably hear me. There he is. How are you doing, good sir?
Good, good.
How's your dog doing? Hope he recovered from that injury.
Yeah. Well, it's gonna be a while before he can
Oh.
recover from that.
Oh
But
no.
he's got his little cone on his head, and
Oh, he's got the
it's all
cone.
wrapped up. Yeah.
Oh boy, let's zoom into here. And look what happened. We went to recover those green vectors. Now we got some red vectors to recover right there. We gotta push up to 23. Let's see that daily. Oh, daily we got some green vectors all the way down at $20,795. And let's take a look at the
rally's probably over, dude. Yeah.
Let's see. That's probably could be. Still looking for that
It breaks
25K.
if it breaks 22,500, it's done, dude.
Yeah. Well, earnings aren't over, right? So this is earning seasons. So we got earning season, and
That's gonna be awful.
today snap. Well, like Tesla wasn't that bad, and Netflix surprised everyone too. You know, everyone's expecting the fucking worst right now because we got, you know, with the market that we're in at the moment, high interest rate, well, I wouldn't say high interest rate. I would say high inflation, low interest rates, and
Dude, the worst timing.
Yeah.
I mean, it's so like it's so annoying, man.
And right now, you know, we got to next week. We got Microsoft on 26th. The 26th is a Tuesday. So Tuesday we got Microsoft, then we got Visa, and then we got Google. Oh, we got some big names coming out, and Visa is going to be kind of depicting on how the economy is performing with all their transactions, see if people are transacting more. And honestly, I think they will be. They're going to be putting a lot of stuff on credit cards, and that's going to show a lot of activity there. And then on the 28th, we have the GDP data release. So a lot of people are going to be looking into that GDP. The second quarter GDP for the economy. See if we're going to be in a recession or not. I'd be extremely surprised if we are not in a recession. Extremely.
Oh, we've been in a recession.
Oh, I know, but the government doesn't think that. No, we are nowhere near a recession. Come on. Don't be so ignorant.
No, dude.
Let's see. Now, we could be in a premature pattern at the moment. A very, very premature pattern. So let's take a look at some parallel channels right here. Let's see what we can cook up here. Wasn't able to look at my charts. Gotta fail.
Like more of a triangle pattern, don't you
Could
think?
be, could be. Let's take a look. I'm on the 4-hour right now.
Well, just I guess that white line would be
Down sloping descending triangle like this, and we're gonna come up to around 23.5 to my entry.
vector candles up there.
There is a vector candle, but I think it's at 23,000 only on the 1 hour. That red vector right here, 23,000. That's about it.
Isn't there?
Oh,
I
there's
think
one.
there's.
There's one at 24,000, but don't think we're gonna recover that one. Oh, you never know.
You think that it's done? You think it's over?
Do I think
You don't think we'll recover it?
Here? Yeah, no. I still think that we will ultimately go up a little more. So now we've gone up a substantial amount, right? Like we've gone up basically from 18,900 with very little stops, and we've gone up 27%. Like we went from basically 19 all the way to 24. That's a big rally. It's very big. It's a $5,000 rally for Bitcoin. We had a big rally in the markets too. So this would be your pause day, your bit of a down day in the markets, right? Things don't go up in a straight line. There's always pullbacks. We can even take a look at some previous rallies, I believe.
I am long Bitcoin right now.
Yeah, I'm long too. I'm long on a few things.
Well, yeah, I'm long Bitcoin at 22,750. I entered at like 22,6 something, but then I added to it when it kind of started deviating from a little channel that it was in on the lower term time frames.
Absolutely.
So it kind of broke out a little bit of its sideways price action. But there is some concern that it could come back down to like 22,618.
Yeah, it could have a big, candle underneath here. Very possible, big daily wick. Who knows? It's the weekend, right? Don't trust those weekend moves. We've seen them. We've seen those moves. Where is it? We go back. This one.
What does Market Cipher say for the short term?
Short term on the daily, looks like we got a little bit of a red candle right now. Red dot on the daily. Oh,
That's not short term, dude. The daily. I'm
Oh,
talking about.
oh,
I'm talking about like the 30 minute.
you mean the this some intraday stuff.
So
Okay.
yeah, where you can get some entries,
Okay,
you know,
none of the crypto Mickey entries. We're gonna get some infinity entries, and that's what we're gonna start calling them.
or bottom fishing, dude. This is
Okay.
bottom fishing.
Well, you had a
You don't.
nice green dot on the 30-minute right here. Momentum's coming up. I don't know. I don't know.
Doesn't look good.
Doesn't look that great to be honest. You have a green dot on the 1 hour, right? You got a little bit of green dot. Could start to pump back up, and start to play out this little pattern that we have right now, right here. I'm still looking for a potential bull flag formation, but it's too early to tell, and it's very immature pattern. You can't really make anything out of it at the moment. And yeah. Give me 1 second. I got some company over. I gotta let them in for 1 second.
I don't know if Bitcoin's gonna break out here or not.
Oh yeah, we could definitely maybe come back to 21,500 before we make our move back up.
That down, that downtrend was super strong though. I haven't seen that like.
Oh, it's a big,
since.
it's a big, let's talk about this. Look at Snapchat. Holy Christ. Holy Jesus. That is a big move. 39% erased in one single day. All of it gone. I mean, come on. That's a lot of sell pressure. And
Look at Dell.
that caused some big caps to sell off, like Facebook taking a huge hit down over 7.5%. Someone's mic is Kim is Kim's mic is open. We're gonna mute her for a little bit.
Check out Dell.
Let's take a look at Dell. Let's get right into it, and boom, man.
It's so ugly.
Oh no, don't make me look at the shitty stocks. God damn.
Look at that.
What's the percentage move? Oh shit. What the fuck is all this?
It's bear flagging.
That's bear flag city. It's not
That's
looking good.
That's a short.
Oh, you know it. You hate to see it. Oh baby, that's a beautiful bear flag. It's destined support. Let's see where it opens tomorrow. Sunday night. Sunday night futures. We'll see what the futures look like. How do I not have Dell here? I had Dell.
Making a little bit of a move, little progress.
All right. That's a big goddamn list I got. All right, we'll go over my miners too. Everyone's like getting all concerned and stuff. Oh no. We're going to zero. No. Relax.
What's that one miner that starts with a C?
Which one?
I don't know.
Oh, the one
Forgot
that's
the name of it.
it's
It's like C. It's like
Citi.
3.
Well, that's Citigroup. That's a bank stock.
Like C, I something. I don't know.
CI. I don't know, but I can tell you we've been making some wonderful trades on the stocks. We've been making some great trades on Carvana, and Carvana tanking down 10% today, and that's why we secure profits. I've made over 4 trades on Carvana now. Every time it dips below this yellow line, we accumulate a position, another position, another position, another position, and then we just ride it up. We just ride it up. And
I'm just concerned how strong that downtrend today was. I mean, usually like this whole range that we've been in down here at between 21 and 17, it's been really strong to the upside and then like controlled, slow, agonizing dumps to the downside.
Yeah,
you know?
This is the bear market, right? Those pumps don't last very long.
Pumps usually like, all right, remember when Bitcoin was at like 28 or like, yeah, 28K and 30K and stuff? The moves to the upside were super controlled and slow and took like 3 or 4 days, and then it would take
Oh,
all of it back
you're
in like
talking
a
you're
couple
talking
hours.
about these ones, right? Yeah, these were when we were trapped in this range, and every
Yeah,
time it's like short city. Every time you got your short
and
shorts,
yep.
and then you
You
just
just wait
rip
like 3
down,
days
rip
for it to
down,
go up.
rip
Yeah, and it would
down,
rip.
rip down, rip down. How
But
many
it's
did
been
we
the
see?
opposite down here. Down here in this range, it's been the opposite.
It's slow.
The the the
It looks
the
it
dumps
looks it
down
look
have
it,
been slow and controlled.
it looks
Like
almost like an accumulation phase, kind of a little bit, and kind of like this, right? When we were trapped in this range right here, and we're just chopping sideways. But we'll take a look at the daily, right? There we go. Big pumps up, and you start to go back down. And you come over here, and it's something similar. Looks like we could be coming down, right? Now, if we do come back down, I'm going to be looking at this trend line right here. I'm going to be looking at 20,600. Now, if we do start to break this level, right, and we start to go lower, I'm not saying it's like that's it. It's all in. We're going to 12K, but you could start to look at definitely lower levels that we could most likely start to take out
honestly,
17K.
I think if we break this level, then we might. I mean,
There we go.
you're probably just going straight to 12K, dude.
You start to look at some these larger patterns, right? These longer term trending patterns where we could start to maybe, start to eye 10K, 12K. A lot of people don't think that these prices will ever, we'll never see these prices. And yes, we'll look at Matic beta. Just give me 1 second. I'm just finishing up some analysis on Bitcoin. We'll get to look at some altcoins in just a little bit. But yeah, like this is not out of the realm. Sorry, I'm still looking at 12K to 10K, maybe even a little bit below sub 10K. But for that, the traditional markets need to start dumping even more. And for me, like the traditional markets, I'm looking at the SPY. We still got to tag that 2020 high. In my opinion, this could have been the top. It could have been we
That is the
basically
top, bro.
we
That's the top.
basically filled the gap, almost filled the gap, all the way. There's a little bit left, but
Dude, it's the top, bro.
All right,
Like,
let's not. There's not financial. You're on YouTube.
if we break, okay, it's not the top if we don't break. If Bitcoin, I feel like, I don't know. I feel like if Bitcoin falls below 22,500 and breaks down back into this range, that would be uber bearish. And I don't think you would see anything less than 12K after that.
That's
I just don't. I think that it would scare everybody if it broke back down into the range. That would be nuts.
Well, breaking back into the range is not great. I'll give you that. But, there's still lots of support underneath. We still got that trend line where we've been bouncing off of. But, if we break this, then yeah, we can definitely start to get concerned. Right? If gold started to break 1681, yeah, start to get a little bit concerned. Like, what the hell's going on? Right? Maybe I'll start look at lower levels like 1550. Right? That's my next major where I'll be looking at. I'll be starting to look at the levels like this right here.
Concerning, bro. That's you can just draw an Eye of Sauron right there and call it a day.
We don't talk about that. We don't talk about that here. We're on YouTube. We give real finance. We give real TA. Not the
That is real TA, dude.
All right.
Eye of Sauron.
For everyone
word.
that's watching, Infinity has his own pattern that he calls the Eye of Sauron. So where you got a nice tower formation like this, right? Something like this. You could draw the eye of Sauron, like so. And
Yeah.
it just looks at you. And then you go all the way down to the base. Now, I really don't think that it's going to happen, but the Eye of Sauron.
You can look at so many assets that double top like that and make the Eye of Sauron.
It's just the fundamentals. It's too strong for me. It's too much. And then you got miners tagging multi-year supports, right? We'll take a look at the miners. Actually, we'll take a look at some altcoins. Lots of people really want to get into the want us to take a look at the altcoins. We'll take a look at the altcoins.
Let's do it.
I'll take a look at the altcoins. Matic. Beta wants us to take a look at Matic. Can you check 4-day on Market Cipher? Tell me your opinion on that. Yeah, we'll take a look at Market Cipher again. No problem. Let's take a look at Matic. All right, Matic got pretty close to a level where I wanted to short. I wanted to open a little bit of a short at $1.01. I didn't quite get there, but you know, for the time being, looks like we're holding this little level right here, bouncing off this support. I'll just zoom out there, so you can see it was a little bit of resistance there. Now you're starting to flip it as support. You can adjust the line a little bit better too. Whoops. I kind of threw it down there. There you go. That's a little bit better. But ultimately, a lot of these altcoins are going to keep flying. Matic's had an amazing run, right? Will it keep going to $1.40? In my opinion, probably not. I think you're going to see some major resistance coming here at $1.01. I think a lot of the other coins have room to run, like Cake. Cake broke out. Oh, actually, we'll go back to this chart. We'll open our Cake chart. We'll take a look at Cake, which is pancake swap. It's not like birthday cake. But yeah, you can see we've been trapped in this channel right here. Oh, what happened to my chart? Well, I had it this morning. Is that the one? This one broke out. There we go. On the daily, you can see we're breaking out. Broke out. We're out of it. Retested a support. We got a small trade open right now. Slightly in the money. We're slightly in the money. Nothing to go crazy about yet. But we're in the money. And that's what's important. Right? Could it fly up to the moon? Yeah. It could, but you're going to get some resistance around $5. $5.10. Basically around the $5 area. You're gonna get some resistance. Also around the $3.80 area that we got to take out before we get to those upper levels, but ultimately we could get a big rally in Cake. Anything else? Take a look at the 4-day on Market Cipher. Let's take a look at the 4-day. Yeah, let's take a look at the 4-day for Bitcoin on Market Cipher. All right, you got a -5 right there, 19, 18, getting stronger. This candle is going to close by tomorrow, so it's going to be interesting to see what other DBSI numbers that we are going to get, but overall looks quite bullish. Looking at the daily, we have a little bit of a red dot there. The 2-day, you got a 4 and a 4, so basically just even. And then the 3-day, -5 and a 19, very bullish. And the weekly, extremely bullish with a 24 and a -5. Now we did get a nice pump right there, so things were looking quite good. Confirmed with a nice green dot there on the weekly time frame. Although I still don't think the bottom is in. I think we will get a substantial rally. Right? I don't think it's over. I think a lot of people are getting scared off this the earnings news, but the earnings aren't over, and that was just Snapchat. So
break out though, right? The S&P would break out of that falling wedge, and then go to the top of the falling wedge, and then Bitcoin would go to like 40 something K.
So I got the S&P right here. Looks like it's broken out already. Honestly, in my opinion, I don't think we're gonna go flying to up here, or the Dow Jones. I don't think we're gonna go flying to the moon right away. I think we might top out up maybe around like 32,500 to 32,700, and then we'll start to reverse back down. But yeah, like the economy is in awful shape, and all I keep seeing on the news is the economy is strong, and it's just they're so full of it. It's terrible.
How bearish everybody is.
Yeah, and look at the DXY today. We had a huge move to the downside in the DXY. Let's take a look at a little bit of a intraday, 1 day. So this was your daily. We moved up and then we moved down, we moved back in. This morning it just moved down like crazy. It was very bullish for Bitcoin, and then ultimately we start reversing back towards the downside. Let's take a look at some economic data that came out. I wasn't too much on the charts today. I was extremely busy at work. Very, very busy. All right. I think it's I'm just hovering over my list right now. See what's moving. What's going on? XMR. Look at that. You had held your XMR trade, you'd be up a good amount right now on spot too. Don't need any leverage. You'd be up 9%. Not bad. Not a bad trade. Solana. Shiv. Let's see what people want. Let me take a look at the chat again. Some said Matic will go to $5. I think it will go to $77. Holy Christ.
That's
probably not right now. Maybe during periods of hyperinflation, but even then, you got regulation coming. Who knows if all these coins will survive? You know, $77 is a bit much. We haven't even gotten to
thinking about what would the market cap be? Wouldn't that be bigger than Bitcoin? It would have to surpass Bitcoin.
So if Matic's at $77,
it would be the number one coin. It would be bigger than Tesla. It would be bigger than probably like.
If Matic is at $77, Bitcoin's at 5 million a coin. Okay, and by that time, money isn't worth that much anymore. Oh, that's so funny. One of my moderators typed in big like. Thank you, very big like. Don't forget to smash the like button, guys. Got 39 viewers right now. I only got 16 likes. How am I supposed to do more giveaways if I don't get these likes? Because they're breaking my heart. Let's keep going. Let's take a look at. Oh, we got a trade open on PAX too. So hopefully you guys got into that low leverage PAX trade. You know, we got a little early, right? Didn't know if we're gonna tag that 1680, right? Wasn't a guarantee that we're gonna do that. But overall, we did end up coming down and tagging 1680, and now we're on our way up. So things are looking up, and yeah, could have entered at the bottom, but that's okay. Got a good position. Could have added, but I didn't want to. I think I enjoy having a good amount of cash. Like I always like having a good amount of cash in reserves to add to positions, especially on spot. We don't do that on leverage anymore. Okay, let's take a look at some gold charts right here. Some silver stocks. SVM still holding multi-year support. We are still here. Some of the charts are breaking, right? Some of them are not there yet. FVI still got to go down. Oh, we'll take a look at the weekly. FVI still could go down all the way to $2.42 before I might be interested in buying another big position. Fortuna Silvers can still come down to at least $6.50 if we're gonna do another big accumulation phase. Then Pan American Silver could come down to $20. Yamano Gold was actually acquired, I believe, by African Gold Mine or something like that. I forget about that. So those shares are going to be converted soon, I believe, if the merger goes through. King Ross broke support right now, testing as resistance on the weekly time frame, but again, still lots of support coming at these lower levels, so I'm not too worried about that. Just because you break a big support level, you know, you could still come back above it over like long period of time. ABX is getting very, very close. You're getting so many red weekly candles in a row, getting very, very interested. You got the RSI extremely oversold right now. Sorry, not extremely oversold, but getting pretty damn oversold. If it gets to the 20 levels, it's going to be a strong buy for me. AEM, look at that. Beautiful. So happy we got into a position on AEM right now. Getting a little, you know, you can see on the daily, right? We closed right above it. We had a wick down to the yellow line, and we're just holding that level right now, holding it strong. Right? Daily's oversold, weekly's oversold, and people are selling. Oh. And you know, the precious metals are at major support. Like it's all time to buy, but no, gotta sell. And Newmont Mining, oh man, very interested at that
Happened.
six.
It's at a. Is that major support though? Like that looks just like.
So Newmont Mining is not a stock that's been out for a long time. They went public in April of 2019. So this would be a level of support that I'm looking at. So I did enter my first position, right here.
Bart Simpson.
$66 is when I got in. I remember people were laughing at me, right? And then we made that amazing trade, wrote it up 63%, and then exited around this area. Exited around $95 to $100, taking some major profits. And then we had that big collapse down, right?
Yeah. So, like if the gold miners and stuff, what's oil looking like? Because doesn't I
So
mean
let's take a
gold
look at
was
oil.
going up
So
at the same
oil,
time oil was going up, right?
yeah,
The commodities and stuff. If
yeah.
commodities are a major support, and
So you got oil right here. Let's take a look at our oil chart actually. Oil is actually coming down to some support right now. We had a big wick down to $90. We came back, but again, the more you test support, the more it's gonna, eventually it might give in and start to break. So it's possible. Like I'm still looking at potentially $75 to $85 for oil, right near like November around that time. So it's very possible oil starts to come down, inflation starts to curve a little bit, and that's gonna give.
sour on to me.
That's yeah, you got your eyes. But ultimately, you're gonna get the Fed getting false signals from inflation going down. They're gonna think that their rate hikes are working, right? It's first of all, the rate hikes are just killing the economy. They're not even fighting inflation. Inflation is still on the rise, right? And then it's gonna these commodity prices and energy costs coming down is gonna give false signal to the Fed, and they're gonna cut their rate hikes, right? And they're gonna stop the whole quantitative tightening program. They're gonna go back to QE, and they're gonna say, finally, we got it under. Inflation coming down to 5% is a huge win, even though it's terrible, right? 5% inflation is already terrible. They're not even near their 2% target. They're so far away from it. It's like the moon to them now.
Well, if they got it to 2%, it would have collapsed. It would pop the debt bubble. So I don't think they're going to be able to do that.
Anyways, interest rates getting to 3%, they can no longer. I think that eats up the whole tax. The just to finance the debt at 3%, I think eats up all of the tax revenue that the U.S. makes. But yeah, some energy stocks. Let's take a look at some energy stocks as well. We'll get back on the cryptos in just a bit. We'd like to cover all sectors. Yeah. Let's take a look at the daily. Yeah, BTE. Let's take a look at some U.S. ones. Here, Canadian Natural Resources, ExxonMobil. They're most likely trending sideways, in my opinion. They've pulled back a good amount. Just waiting to see if oil keeps pulling back. Then you're going to see these energy stocks coming down. I got lots of some of my friends, one of my coworkers. I'll sell when it gets back to 53. Yeah, okay. Looks like this was your resist. This could have been your top. You might be heading down to 36. If that doesn't hold, you're going down to 31 before you get any type of bounce from there. Yeah. Know when to take your profits. But yeah, ultimately, I will be getting back into energy, because once the Fed starts to start that money printer again, I see commodities prices flying through the roof of once more. And let's take a look at natural gas real quick, because really Putin's really tightening the valve on Europe right now with natural gas, so it's flying up once again. I'm actually getting pretty interested in shorting natural gas. Actually, it's getting above this level right here, but I'm getting pretty intrigued in shorting it. So I'll keep you guys posted on natural gas. Gold members in the Discord, if you guys want to see the trades, just go to the stock trades channel or the crypto trades or whatever you want. I know Kukalan and Kuboto, they love the stock trades. Those guys are always copying all the stock trades. But yeah, let's see what happens.
Bitcoin looks like it's going to roll over. a little bit, maybe on the smaller time frames.
15-minute. Yeah, you got red money flow on the 15-minute. You got a reversal here. Could be going down. Could be going down.
Yep.
I'm looking at. I'm gonna keep this pattern up. See how it plays out. Could be interesting to see how this one plays out.
Maybe I should close my long.
Yeah. Do as you will, good sir. I'm just gonna get some beer. I haven't had beer in a very long time. Maybe 9 months. Maybe
I'm gonna get a drink too, actually.
Maybe 6 months.
That's a good idea. I'll be right back.
Let's see where we're at on the 200 weekly. I believe the daily is retesting it right now. Yeah, we are. Excuse me. What do you guys think in the chat? Let me hear what you think. Let me hear your thoughts. Cheers, Ren. Cheers. I think I drew it differently, that's why. That's why. Let's fix our chart.
I'm back.
No. We had it. Oh. Yeah. This one's wrong. I was looking at the wrong chart. That's okay. Kind of did still retest that though. The support bounced off.
I'm gonna look at your stream's chat.
Let's see.
Check the chat. Let's see what people are saying.
It's over. We're going to 0. You heard it here. You heard it here first.
What is that?
What's what? Back around the 200 week. Yeah, so this the 200 week SMAs right here. And oh, I fucked up my chart.
You would think that when you break out like that of a, macro supply line, falling wedge, that there would be some reaction. It wouldn't just pop out and sit there like do nothing. It's just bizarre. Right?
There,
Or am
there.
I just crazy?
Well, I think we broke out of it pretty strongly, and
No,
now
I
we're
meant like on cake.
oh, cake like this.
You'd think that if somebody, if when you see that,
So on this chart right here, it doesn't look like we broke out,
okay.
right? On this one, we broke out. Or this little smaller term, this smaller term pattern.
What if it went to 10? What if it went to 10, $12? That'd be nuts.
Yeah, wouldn't that be crazy? We got 5% of the
So-
we'd quintuple the portfolio now. Now we
That would be
got a small position in cake right now, no more than 5% of the portfolio. And yeah, we could like even let's say we don't break out, right? Let's say we just retest as resistance, or even if we
500 of them.
or even if we break out, we break out. And we
500 cakes.
you have 500.
Yeah, 500 cakes,
You're,
dude.
you're caked up, huh?
Yeah, I'm caked up.
That's okay. I'm caked up too. I only have 100. I only have 5% in.
Jeez. But I got a stop loss in case. So because I won't hold it to 0.
Well, I won't hold. Like I don't think. Like I really don't think we're gonna go to 0. I mean, it could.
Dude, that
Right?
thing could go to 0.
It could, but that's Let's say
What
it
was
does.
it in
Let's say it does.
2000
Let's say it does.
What was it in 2020? Like early 2020, what was it? What was the price of cake?
Oh, you don't want to know.
Oh
that's
no.
2021.
No, there has to be a different chart. If that was the original price,
No. There's another one. Cake is on Bybit.
is that it? The whole
Oh, are we in price discovery?
I think we are, man.
No. It was trading for Bitcoin before.
Okay.
Yeah, it was all the way down here.
So it can still go to 0 basically.
No, against Bitcoin. Right, this is against Bitcoin.
Right.
This is BTC to Cake.
Looks sus.
Doesn't it? No. It's intriguing, huh? Well, we're gonna find out in a few days, aren't we? We can place our bets, right? We got chain link too. We got chain links broken out. Chain link. We got a trade on chain link going on. We are in the money on chain link. We did get rejected at our first level of resistance right here, coming in. We talked about this last week. I think around $7.48. Ultimately, I think we eventually will go back and retest this and break it, potentially break it. I'm not guaranteeing. There's no guarantees in this market. And then you got some resistance coming at $7.80, and potentially, if this rally's strong enough, we could take that out. Then we could go to around $8.72. Probably exit the position around there. Entered in a little bit lower. Excuse me. Let me check right here. We are in the money right now. So we are in the money about 7%. Nothing too crazy. We were up 17% at one point. But yeah, $8.72 is where I'm looking at right now for chain link. Just around
it
there.
just looks like a disaster, dude.
Oh, it's lovely. It's lovely. It's the crypto markets.
Let's check ADA,
Oh no.
because a lot of people like that coin.
I know there's some ADA fans. There are lots of ADA fans, and ADA is not doing much, honestly. You
looks
had
like Bitcoin a
ADA
little
with this trend line right here, but didn't do much after it broke out. Actually came back down, retested the lows at 40 cents, and then we got a nice little bounce up to 54 cents. But yeah, nothing too crazy on ADA. We went up to 35%. So let's see what happens. We're just trending sideways on ADA right now. Nothing too crazy.
Feels like the calm before the storm. Like something's gonna happen, dude.
Something's gonna break. Something's
Oh,
gonna give.
I think BBWP is calling for like a 30 to 50% move. I don't know if you use that anymore.
You know, I got it. I just don't have it up in this shit storm of charts. I got it here. There it is. All right. Give me a refresher.
All right, so basically it's a volatility band. So when it gets to the top of the range, it's really contracted, and when it's at the bottom of the range, it gets really contracted. So you see, so basically like when the drop happened, see how it came down, that blue one, it came down. The RSIs came down
Yeah.
underneath that blue bar,
Yeah.
and they coiled up, and the and 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 then when it came out of there, it just dropped, basically. And then when it comes all the way up to the red after that blue,
hmm
it comes all the way up to the red, and it's basically it's done. The move is done, and it's cooling off, and it's consolidating for the next move.
Okay.
And since it's been a bearish trend, all the big momentum
Has been to the
moves
downside.
have been to the downside.
Yeah.
So you would use those blue bars to basically tell you, and when the RSIs cross down there, or the SMAs, I guess that's what I mean. When they cross, it basically tells you when the move is about to occur. Now, since it's on the daily, it's takes some time, but
Takes longer to happen. Yeah.
yeah.
Okay.
But I'm not as proficient as it at it. I got it from somebody, and
It was a very
Yeah.
useful indicator.
yeah, he uses it very nicely. So he's saying that it's calling for like a huge move, and we've already started. He says we're in it. We're in the huge move, and it's between a 38 and 50% move on average. So if you go back and past, you can I guess he has
38% is basically at right here around 25,000, 26,000. Could be,
yeah, he's pretty adamant on the 38% move. He said it could go higher, but he's super bearish, so he doesn't see it going any higher than that.
oh yeah, I'm bearish too. Don't get me wrong. I am bearish in the macro, like in the macro. I think we're going down, right?
That's what he thinks. He thinks it's going.
I think we'll probably do something like this, and we'll come down, come back up. Might even break this, right? We could break this and touch there and come back down. Fake everyone out. Oh my god, we broke the low. We broke the low. It's hope. The hope has been restored.
Right.
Now, everyone keeps getting super bearish when we're here, and then we'll invert the scale, and we're like, oh, buddy, that's a bear flag if I've ever seen one. It's forming, It's very interesting
Nice.
when you flip the chart, right?
Yeah.
So you could even get like a measured move, right? You could always get a measured move. It could form.
So we're at the top of the bear flag, so it's not a bad entry right here.
Yeah.
If you entered right now, I mean, maybe you
I would
go-
draw the flag more like this. Right,
Okay,
you could still go up to maybe 20. I mean, sorry,
Jeez.
for while we say go up, I mean go down to potentially 21,500, where I would be looking at potentially maybe a wick down there, and then you might come back down and then break it, and then we could get the train really moving. So
Right.
like this, we could do something like this, right? Potential. If you go up if we go to 21,500 if you go all the way to the 21,500, where I think we're gonna like where we could go 21,500, which is right there. You know, you kind of touched the previous
Earnings. So with earnings coming out and the FOMC meeting, and we always have a nice dump before an FOMC meeting. Right as the FOMC meeting starts and he starts talking, then it starts to pump, and then everybody's good.
Oh
until
yeah, you know those algorithms, they eat up Jerome Powell's words. Strong economy, strong labor market, strong.
All he's got to do is go out there and spit some hopium, dude.
He's got to say a couple strong things, and then you're off to the races. The algos buy it up, and then the markets eat it up, and then the next day we reverse right the fuck back down, because the traders realize, holy shit, look what the algos bought. Just dump this garbage. And they'll get rid of everything. So unemployment claims. Let's talk about the unemployment claims this week. You know, people now unemployment claims have been a miss 2 weeks in a row now, and I'm expecting a sharp rise in unemployment numbers. You know, I think the unemployment rate is going to spike when the Fed thinks it's going to stay flat forever. You know, we got this strong labor market is a weak one, and it's like it's so delusional. Like you said, there's nobody working. People are getting laid off, and nobody's working, right? There's so many.
They're working, but they ain't working for a 9 to 5.
No, people have 3 part-time jobs. Right, we'll take a look at like the numbers like last week, right? When we got that, what was it? Shit. I lost my numbers now. I lost in the calendar. Then the non-farm employment change, the sharp increase in people like getting jobs, right?
Yeah.
Yet the participation rate fell. It means people are not entering the labor force. It's just more people getting shittier jobs because the cost of living is increasing so much. It's like you have to look at all the facts, right? You just look at one data point, you're like, yeah, that's it, strong labor market. It's just a bunch of people getting shittier jobs to sustain themselves. But whatever. What do I know? I've been saying that inflation was going to be a goddamn problem since day one. And then people said it's transitory. Listen to the Fed. Wake up. Well, it's not so transitory anymore, is it? That 2% inflation. This was the phrase that made me laugh the most. Was when Jerome Powell and Janet Yellen kept saying inflation expectations are anchored at 2%, saying like the inflation is like we got an anchor to this thing. It's not gonna go any higher. There's no way. We got an anchor. They had no anchor. There's no chain attached to the anchor. That thing's floating up.
They don't even have rows or paddles or
crazy.
They don't have anything, dude.
Delusional.
They got a hole in the boat.
Holy shit, the ship's sinking.
They're talking about anchors, dude.
Yeah, the fucking
Not
anchor
good.
went right through your hull, buddy. Oh
Damn.
man. Anyways, just get back on the unemployment claims quickly. Where was I? What date? So, unemployment claims. July. We'll take a look at July. We'll start off June 30th. Forecast was for 228, right? Previous was 233, but we came in at 231. So high, a little bit higher than expected, right? Not that big of a deal. Or we a little bit higher. Now, the forecast for July 7th was for 230. We got 235,000. So that's 5,000 more than expected. All right, it's not great. It's not great. Not great. Forecast. Now, they expected the forecast, right, from previous was 235. They forecasted 235, so no increase. Just stay the same. It came in at 244. And they're making the same goddamn mistake that they did with inflation. They just say, inflation's not gonna go up. Same thing with unemployment claims. It's not gonna go up. Doesn't matter how much we raise the rates. Doesn't matter how many people get laid off. The unemployment rates are not gonna go up. Doesn't matter how much money we print. Inflation's not gonna go up. It's delusional.
Jeez, dude.
That's very funny what Fel said in the chat. He says an anchor made out of styrofoam, maybe. That's very funny. That's very funny. But yeah, it's kind of crazy, the way they think and they con everyone. They're thinking things are great.
You guys want me to make Bitcoin go up? I can make it go up, dude.
Yeah, you're gonna dump $2 trillion onto the market.
I can exit my long right now with $100 profit, or to make it go up higher, or I can hold it and put a stop loss and let it drop and hit it. And I always choose the worst, the worst thing.
Now, never forget, a lot of people don't like to take profits. Always take your profits.
I'm gonna put my stop in profits.
I played it safe on the Netflix earnings. I was unsure. I was in the green, up over 1,000 US. Take the profit, right? We entered in at the lows. Why wouldn't I? It would be. I entered in even lower. I think I entered at 167. I entered at 167 on Netflix, right? And it was chopping sideways. The target was 225, which we hit and got rejected from, right? And then when we had earnings, oh boy, fucking earnings scared me. I was like, no, I don't play with that. Exited at 197. That's 17%. That's a great trade. Why risk it all? What if earnings were bad, like Snapchat? I bet people were very hopeful, like, oh, look how everyone was so hopeful, just kept buying it up. Netflix was great. Snapchat's got to be great. Oh my god, what a surprise day for them. Good lord, 39% in the hole. Gone. Tesla had a nice day. Tesla had a big move up after their earnings. The next day they moved up a substantial amount, back up to 830, now down to 816. But we still got a lot of earnings next week. So we still got Google, we got Microsoft, we got Visa, and then we still got during that week we still got a few ones like Spotify, Meta. Let's take a look here. Shopify is a big one too. And on the 28th, the day of the GDP, we have Amazon, big one, and Roku. Roku is going to be an interesting one to see as well. Excuse me, burping. And we got Apple, so a big earnings week coming up next week. So keep your eyes peeled. Chevron's going to be interesting to see. I'm pretty curious to see how Chevron's performing. The oil companies, Exxon. But you know what's funny? Is some of the gold miners getting shit earnings. Terrible. Right? Take Freeport, for example, right? The day that they announced earnings. We'll just look at the 1 day. Actually, we'll look. This is earnings. This is earnings day. That's not. I don't want to look at the 1 minute. Earnings day comes out. Stock sells off. Pumps right back up. Lots of buying, but lots of buyers out there for value stocks. They took this opportunity to buy it up. People are just waiting. There's a leverage in gold stocks. Don't get me wrong. There's a little bit of leverage. There's leverage in every market. So I think a lot of these big falls that we've been getting is people getting squeezed out or they're leveraged long. That's the problem with entering longs with leverage. You get squeezed out eventually, and then you get liquidated, and you're forced selling. So it's not the greatest to buy with leverage. Spot's always the best.
I need help.
Oh man.
Can you look at
it's Bear Flag City everywhere I look.
Look at Bitcoin on the 15-minute. Tell me what's about to happen, right? Because I'm $140 in profit, so I should just take
Are
it.
you short? Are you long?
I'm long from,
Like the
well,
lows.
yeah, the lows, but I added to it when it started breaking out of this little channel that it was in. It came up out of it at 22.
Would you rather be $150 in profit or an $150 loss?
No. My stop is at 22,760. So if it breaks if it breaks this channel that it's in, because it started developing a channel. If it breaks the channel, then I get stopped out at basically break even, or a little bit in profit. Like basically break even because it'll pay the fees.
15-minute. 1 second. I'm just looking right now. Wait, cancel. I got close. Oh shit! I'll go back and adjust that. Let's go 15.
To go to even lower time frames to be able to tell.
Oh, no green vector. Oh no, we recovered that.
I go to the 5-minute.
Oh, you're probably 5-minute. Fuck me.
All right.
This is a vector. You're gonna recover this probably 23,000.
Yeah, but look at this blue vector down here. It's got that blue one.
Oh my god.
It could come get it, dude. It could come get it.
I hate the blue ones. Just look at the green ones.
Why don't you like the blue ones?
This is too small for me. Don't look at the 5-minute. 15's fine for me, man.
Look where it's hitting. It's hitting that little EMA thing. I think it's about to dump back down, bro.
Take your profits, man. Take your profits. It's never a mistake to take profits. Enjoy your beer. Take your profits. Sit back and relax and watch the price. Right? Just
enter in higher, right?
Yeah.
Just FOMO in higher.
Yeah, like me. I don't have a problem. I'm in a loss. I don't care. I know, because I think it's gonna go up eventually. I think we're still gonna move higher. Right? Very relaxed.
Reclaim that green vector down at 20.
We're gonna recover that shit too. It doesn't mean we have to recover it today.
Yeah, we don't have to recover it today.
Or next week either. Maybe we'll go up to here and then eventually that shit'll come ripping down. Right? We still got this red vector up here at 26,500. Now that's why I think that's why I think that's gonna be our final move around that area. We're gonna exit. I'm gonna exit a lot of stuff. I'm gonna take a lot of profits. I don't think I'm gonna be holding many longs when we get there. I'll tell you that. Right? Doesn't mean we're gonna get there. The market could always go down. Could always hit the fan. That's why you never go all in. You can go in heavy, but obviously you increase your risk.
I wonder how long. The thing about the vector candles, it's the ones that are closest are the ones that are important. The closer the vector candle is to price action is the more likely where it's gonna head. Yeah. But it's so close to both. It's like it could go up or down from where it's at. It's retarded.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if I can say that word on.
I think you can say that on YouTube. I think it's okay. If not, then I guess we're getting canceled.
I don't know if you can, dude. I'm sorry.
Well, it's okay. I'll send you the bill. Send you an invoice. Oh, yeah, you're probably gonna come down, man. Just take your profits.
All right.
Take your profits. You got a green vector on the 1 minute. Fuck me. This would be so fun to trade. On the with like a lot of leverage on the 1 minute. Oh my god.
Time frames are fun to trade, man. Like they create little small ranges and you can trade the ranges.
Could have made 28%. Sorry, not 20%. I you could short this and then it'll come back down and then you'll make 20. You could probably enter like a short. Maybe right at 20, 22, 90, 910. And you can make 32% with 100 leverage. Like a real savage. Still looking at this level right here. It's just For me, it's like, look, it's grinding up so slowly. It's above. It's above the TDI.
Does that mean, is that good or bad?
Remember when the TDI is above the green, above the band, it will eventually pull back. It'll come back down into the band. Take your profits. Take your profits.
It's not letting me do it. Oh, it's because it already did it. All right. I made
Some
125 bucks.
some whale's gonna be watching this and they're gonna pump it right after you sold.
Oh
No,
no!
that's the thing. That's the not. They don't even have to watch it. All I have to do is sell, and it'll moon. It will moon.
Perfect. Can you sell so I can open it along?
I just did.
Okay, guys. I'm adding to my longs. No, I'm kidding. That's
Me
not.
too.
I'm just joking. That's not financial advice. Don't do that.
Now, it could on the 15-minute. It could create a W pattern right here. Like in this upward channel could break. It dumps down, reclaims that wick. You see what I'm saying? And W formation out.
Look at the 5 minute.
Continuation up.
Look at the 5 minute. It's right here. Ooh la la. Ooh.
That's a W. That's a W waiting to happen, dude.
Weekend
waiting to happen.
weekend price action. Love it. I'm keeping
Or
an
you
eye.
just
I'm
moon right
keeping
here.
an eye on
That's
this.
cool.
I'm keeping an eye on this. I'm still looking for 21,500. What's that? That's Monday morning. Oh, I like that. Yes, sir.
Jeez. So the Fed meeting. This is one of those weekends, dude. You know those weekends that feel like ominous and right before a huge dump? Or something? I don't know, man. It could be a pump. We did
We're
have
going
that.
to 28K, my friends. Now I see what Wolf Winkle is saying, right? There's a major trend line that everyone's talking about, right here.
Yeah.
This.
No. It's not this. No. Don't you? The other from 48K down. Make that the trend line. From 48K down, not 68K.
You mean this one, the yellow one?
Yeah, the yellow one.
I have it. We broke it.
Yeah, that's bullish.
Bullish. All in. No.
It's gonna do what Ada did.
Now it's
gonna
pretty
do
cool
what
how
Ada
we came back down, retested perfectly as support, and then off to the races.
What if it does what Ada does and
comes
back?
comes back to the lows?
It comes back and tests that trend line and before it goes back up.
No. That's very bad. That's very bad.
If it pulls an Ada.
Yeah, well, we're gonna break this. We're gonna break this trend line. I don't think that's too good, to be honest. Because Ada coming back down would be like coming back down to like 18, like you said, retesting that trend line. It's coming back to 18, and that's way below. There. We had a fake out here, right? We had that fake out right before a move up. So.
Okay. So.
I'm keeping an eye on the DXY. DXY looked like a bear flag to me, and looks like we broke down, or like we're trying to at least. We're underneath this trend line at least, right? So we got this trend line right here. We were trying to hold it as support. We're chopping around this area, and now we're underneath it. If the DXY starts to plummet, you can bet your ass that's bullish for Bitcoin. That's bullish for gold. That's bullish for the markets. 10-year yield has been coming down as well. So when yields come down, people are leaving bonds and entering back into equities, right? It's kind of a short-term bullish signal for the markets, right? It's not hyper bullish, right? If yields plummeted, maybe they're dropping the rates again, but probably gonna tag this 40-year trend line right here. Where does it actually go to? Yeah, like 40 years almost. And I'm actually looking to it could potentially come back down to around two spot 40, but we'll see. We'll see how things go. But man, gold was a beautiful move, and the BTC longs have started to unload. They haven't unloaded enough. They're waiting. You know, they need some juicy moves for them to start unloading.
Those are Bitfinex longs.
Those are
I wonder
those are the Bitfinex longs.
What about the Bybit longs? Can you see those?
Can I see the Bybit longs? Let's take a look. Bybit longs.
Crypto's long is in that big green candle if you can see it.
BTC longs. What's that? What do I look at here? BTC USD. No, I think you can only see Bitfinex.
That's a scam. Shady business.
A lot of the whales are on Bitfinex.
Let's look at ETH BTC. See if it's hitting any major trend
the
lines.
Old age crypto traders on Bitfinex. You want to look at ETH BTC again?
Yeah, so we can see if it's hitting any resistance, and Bitcoin's gonna do something, and alts are gonna stop. Or I don't know what's going on.
Uh-oh.
What? That could be a good sign?
Oh, I gotta lower it.
Could that be bullish or no? Not for ETH, but for Bitcoin? We could look at Bitcoin ETH and see if it's at support.
If it goes down, it means ETH isn't going up as much and Bitcoin is taking off.
Right. So that means Bitcoin's making a big move.
Yeah.
Either down or up.
Oh,
I mean, I guess it doesn't really
it could
tell
mean
you anything.
ETH is collapsing too.
Yeah, it could mean ETH is collapsing and because Bitcoin's collapsing and it's just happening slower. You know, so I guess it doesn't really tell you much. Kind of dumb. So if Bitcoin dropped 50%, ETH would go down to like $660, and Bitcoin would just drop slowly to like 15K or something.
Yeah, also, we're getting a little bit of a pump right now. Let's see the chat. Mickey has plans to run for PM of Canada in 2030. You wouldn't have me, Kenny. You wouldn't be able to handle me. I'd be out of office in the first 3 weeks. Maybe not. Maybe not even that. I'd be out of office because I'd be firing and canceling everything. The government. I'd be like, oh, what's this program? Shut down. What's this program? Shut down. What's this one? Shut down. Why are we shutting down all problems? Oh, because our bank account is in massive negative balance and we have no fucking money. We have huge crushing debt. Oh, people want their social security checks or their CPP? They'll tell them they're going to get half of it this month because we fucked up. We're going to be honest, everyone. We're going to be honest, and we borrowed too much money and we can't pay it back. Oh, man. It's like, why are they allowed to run massive trade deficits and we're not? It's not fair.
Do you use Fibonacci's, or no?
Yeah, I do. It's just don't use them as much as I used to.
Let me clear my chart so we can look at some fibs. So from that's the wrong. So basically from like 26.5 to the highs. If you draw a fib from that little wick at 21 21.8 or 21.581 up. Kind of where the fib is. And it's been playing out pretty
Hold
well.
on. Paul in the Discord is haggling me about gold again.
$21.47 maybe? Yeah, that's it. I'll put it in the Discord so you can see what I'm looking at.
Yeah, guys, you can join the Discord if you want. Feel free to hop in. It's free to everyone. But if you want to see the trades, you got to become gold members. But yeah, anybody can join in. Yeah, we've banned a lot of people who keep joining and changing their names to me. Scammers.
This is what I use to enter the long. This fib.
Oh, your fib retracement? You to the
Yeah,
0.68, right? Yeah.
It was I was picking George up, my dog, from the hospital, which was the animal hospital, which was like an hour away from my house. So I wasn't even around this morning to even enter a short. Should have short right when you bought.
Yeah, right when I bought, you should have shorted.
Yes.
Counter trade me.
I wouldn't. I mean, it wouldn't have been a counter trade. It would have just been like I would have probably instinctively short. But then, if you would have bought, I would have probably doubted myself and exited.
No, the spot trades aren't always guaranteed upside right away, right? The spot trades can go down, they can go up.
Right.
I think 23.5 is a nice level, and we're probably going to go a little bit higher. That's my opinion. Hold on.
Yeah, I think that this is a good level. If we come back down and retest it, I mean, we did test it twice. The 618, retracement basically. So we could just dip down a little bit and then break through the 0.5 fib, and then we would be off to get some of those vector candles up there, and it would just be a drop down, W formation continuation pattern like it's been. Drop down, W formation continuation, and it just keeps doing it. And then we're right here at resistance, so we're kind of like all the EMAs are bunched up right where we're at the current moment, and the price action's kind of building. I guess people are building positions right here, and it's gonna just explode to the upside. That's the bullish scenario. And if not, then it's gonna break this level, and we're gonna see despair, in my opinion. If we fall below basically 22,500, if we fall below that, it's. So anybody that's listening, just watch for 22,500, and if you see it go below it, then just know that
Still think we can go to 21,500. Get everyone pissing in their pants.
maybe.
But yeah, 21,500 is acting as support right now. It's previous high. Hold on, I gotta do something to Paul. I gotta send something to Paul on the Discord. Yeah, I don't even know what he was using. He's using a crazy one. ABC B pattern? Is that the one? Yeah, that's it.
I'm regretting closing my long. Regrets. But it will come down a little bit. I'll be able to re-enter. Be able to re-enter somewhere.
Yeah, I'm gonna add Paul.
It's just the smaller time frames. The 5 and the 15-minute look bearish, but the 30-minute, the 1 hour, the 4 hour, the daily, they all the dailies. Well, the daily looks bullish too. It's kind of, I don't know. Hold on. Is that bearish divergence on the daily, dude?
Daily time frame.
I think there's bearish divergence on the daily.
What's this?
On the daily, there's bearish divergence.
On the
Just-
RSI or?
On the MACD, it's just high. Like the price is going higher, but it's just the MACD is just getting lower and lower volume coming in, or like I don't know how to explain it.
It went lower.
Price.
The bars, yeah.
Yeah, the bars are just lower each time, even though the price is going up. So
Are you shaking? Are you nervous?
I'm not in a position except for I'm caked up, except for cake and sand.
Oh,
I'm in a sand. What are those things called? That the kids playing? I'm in a sandbox, eating cake right now, dude.
Man, I cannot fathom. I get messages. People are like, "I followed your spot trade that has no leverage, and I know you said there's no leverage, and I know you said not to do leverage, but I used 5x." And I'm like, "What are you doing?" And they're like, "I'm almost liquidated. What do I do?" I was like, "I don't know what to do. I don't know. None of this was financial advice." So, you gotta. People
Yeah,
who
you're
follow
just doing your trades.
people who follow
know?
my trades, you're taking your own risk. If you decide to use level, obviously using any amount of leverage in any trading increases your risk. And I'm sorry, but you just increased it too much. I don't think I can help you. I don't know what I could tell them. I'm not here to comfort you either. Like 5x at 8%, you're down a substantial. You're down 40%.
Kind of coming up against resistance right here at 22.8 something. Whatever the price is at. A little bit of resistance here. Hopefully we break it.
See, you took your profits. You paid yourself.
And it's dropping, but it's every other time frame is bullish though, except for the very small time frame. So I'll be able to re-enter, probably around where I bought in at. So that'll be fine. That'll be fine. And
some resistance at the top of the EMA ribbons.
If not, I'll just FOMO back into a long, like really quick.
That is lovely.
Like if it breaks out of this channel to the upside, like with some volume coming in, I'll probably just FOMO right into a long.
So
Just market buy the long too. Won't even limit buy it.
That's what I like to hear. FOMO buying.
It's not. I mean, I'm trying to catch movement, dude. I watch too much Trader's Reality.
Oh, God damn it! All right, now let's take a look on the weekly. Let's look for some confluence.
Jeez.
Oh no, Oh no. Oh no. It's gonna curl up.
You want to find some confluence? What are those? The EMAs, the weekly EMAs. What are those looking like?
The 200
Are we?
the 200 weekly MA.
We're above it? No.
Yeah, we're above it. We're testing a support right now. We're above it. We have a big wick right now on the weekly. It's not that big.
That look-
MACD's curling up too. You know, you're gonna get a cross soon.
that thing's going to the moon, dude.
Oh fuck me! I put the goddamn chart in the fucking MACD. The chart's in the MACD. How do I get it out?
Yeah.
Out.
Probably press the back button, maybe.
Oh, yeah. There you go.
Yeah, there you go.
So I threw it in. I was like, God damn it.
That's not. That looks kind of bullish a little bit.
Well, week's not over, right? We could get a big wick down. Who knows?
If we don't recover those vectors down there, we're 100% coming back to them. You know, so that's interesting. But it could. I mean, it could be a long time before we come back and get them.
Now, like, that's the thing with the green vectors, right, and the red vectors. People always say, like, we're going to recover it right away. Or, like, really soon. Now, we haven't recovered this one. Right? And it's been over a month. Right? Yeah, we could recover it right away. Like, on the daily here. We recovered it right away when we tagged that 200 EMA on the 4-hour time frame. We recovered it right away. Strong move down. Now this one, right, doesn't mean we're gonna recover it right away. Not necessarily. Right now we're testing. Excuse me. We're testing the AMAs as support, and we could get a bounce from here and go up.
Right.
Just
I mean,
just because we got one shit day in the market, right? Could be some profit. Could be some profit taking. Could be bearish. Like, oh my god, people are so on the tip of their chairs. Oh, it's so funny. I think some news did come out today.
Oh crap, dude! And I have another problem where I feel like I need to be in a trade. Is that bad? Like some days, I don't have it all the time, but some days I just need to be in a trade. What does that mean?
That means you need to stop.
Really?
Yeah, you don't always have to be in a trade. There are days that I don't enter positions. Like today, for example. I have the opportunity to enter multiple positions, but I didn't see any strong opportunities that I wanted in the market, right? Besides like Bitcoin, right? I'm talking about the stock market. I didn't enter any trades. I entered one position in Bitcoin today, but that's it, right? That one's a little bit for the longer term. But ultimately, like in the markets, like look at all these stocks dipping down, dropping down. I didn't enter anything.
Are you sure?
No FOMO. No FOMO.
Okay.
The BTC one was like, yeah, I'm pretty sure this thing's gonna run. Like it's gonna go a move towards the upside. Not financial advice.
No. I agree 100%, but
This weekend we're probably gonna
that fib level, it went up and tapped that CC and then it just dumped. I mean, it was beautiful. It was like picture perfect.
We're gonna do a fruit fly. We're gonna fly up. I don't know what your patterns are.
Fruit fly? Is that a coin?
No, it's your patterns that you draw sometimes.
Oh yeah. You don't like my
I don't understand. I look at it and I show my coworkers like, what the fuck is this? I'm like, what this fuck? This guy on my Discord, he's drawing bugs.
It's when you're hanging like a fruit fly, dude. Just out you're in outer space. Price action is in outer space, just hanging there like a fruit fly, dude.
Very nice. Very nice. Let's see how this plays out. This will be an interesting week. Curious to see if the EMAs curl back up.
You tell your co-workers about the Eye of Sauron?
Yeah, I told them about that a long time ago. They started laughing.
Oh.
Like, this guy's on some shit.
Hey, can you check mana if you have time?
Of course I can check mana. Extra $5. No, I'm kidding.
Ah, no.
Oh no, he's milking us. He's milking us for the money. Of course I can check mana, no problem. Mana USD, USDT, Decentraland. Oh.
What's it doing?
Holy. Yo.
Wait, put some vectors on there.
Talk about buy volume. Let's go check mana. Talk about volume. Damn, god damn. Oh my god.
Recovered. It didn't. That's
We recovered all of them.
perfectly. You could have just looked at that bottom vector and put a buy order
Let's
there.
look at the
and just
weekly.
walked
Let's
away.
want to see the weekly. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. We got green vectors at 22 cents, 21 cents, and we got even more ones. We got lower ones down here. All the way at 10 cents. And there's one at 6 cents. That's your bear market low. That's a 99% drop in the price.
What about sand? Sand doesn't have any of that, right? Sand doesn't have any of that.
Green vector at 17 cents. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no.
No.
Oh
Sand's
no.
messed up. Bro,
Oh
these things are
no.
going to zero.
He's
They're
going.
going there.
It's going to zero. Yeah, I'm opening a lot of shorts. I'm gonna
It's
open
going
a,
there.
I'm
Like,
gonna
there's
open a lot of shorts.
There's no doubt about it. It recovers them.
God,
It's like
yeah, they get recovered. Trust me, they will
they
get
get recovered no matter
People
what.
watching that, if you don't have Traders Realities Indicator, definitely recommend it. It's what market makers use to push price up and push price down. Do you have the spider lines? I couldn't tell. I spent 20 minutes putting them in. Whale sold 132 BK of investors. Check BTC tracker. Told you to hold the short. Hold the short. It's dipping. Okay. Let's take a look. We'll take a look at the spiral lines. I want to look at a few more coins on the vector candles. Fuck. Oh, I like to watch the macro. Let's look at ETH. I'm very curious to see ETH on the. Okay, so we got.
Oh no.
Oh no. Oh no. Oh no.
That's a thing though. That's coming.
I know it's coming, and the best part
And it's
is
on the weekly though.
I
On the
told-
weekly,
I-
on the weekly, it's
the
like
weekly.
guaranteed a
so
little
there's
bit.
there's one at $200, right? $200 is the last one that has to be recovered. Now I tweeted at a guy that made fun of me. Well, like, he didn't make fun of me. I'm not gonna say who it is. You guys could probably go look at the tweet, but I told him, I was like, he's like, where are you gonna buy ETH at? And I'm like, $200. And he tweeted back, he's like, good luck. And I'm like, thank you. I will need the luck. I'm going to need it because that's where I'm gonna be fucking buying it once the market makers push the price all the way down here.
Look where I mean, if you just look at the weekly, it just looks.
A
Dude,
$200
it looks like it could
Ethereum.
drop right now. It looks like it could just drop right now.
Yeah, we're running into a little bit of resistance here.
It just looks like it back tested that EMA.
We
and-
recovered this one, right? This
Yeah.
one hasn't been recovered yet. 2,500.
You can't really get bullish until it's above that EMA.
Yeah, we gotta get above the CMA, but man,
Back tested as support.
if
and then-
if Bitcoin gets that big rise that everyone thinks about, like 35K and stuff, yeah, ETH could go up here. But we're gonna have to see. Let's take a look at. Oh no. This is the coin I mine. This is a coin I mine too. All
I
right.
wonder if there's any
This is
coin
Ethereum.
that's
Ethereum Classic. All right, let's see how low Ethereum Classic's going. All right, that's recovered. That's recovered. Excuse me. Excuse me. Yeah, mostly all recovered. I'd set some target. Let's lay some targets out here. Let's lay some targets out for the coming. Goddamn.
That's
collapse.
basically it, dude. That's your 830. That's where
Alright.
it's going.
This is gonna be fun. This is gonna be fun to look at in a few like months, because people are like, "It's never gonna go there." I'm like, all right, we'll talk in a couple months. Market makers. Actually, there's a lower one. There's a lower one. Nice. That is a big drop. Let's look at some other ones. Look at a BNB. Oh man, we've been talking about BNB short for so long. This thing is.
It's like mana. It's like mana and sand. It's gonna go there.
These
It's
were
gonna be a
recovered.
beautiful short.
Recovered.
Yeah.
These are recovered. Even this one was recovered.
Recovered. They always are recovered. They're always recovered.
It may take years. Oh, sorry, not years. It may take months.
It could take years.
It could
you know?
take years. But that's your ultimate target. This is when the markets will start to implode again. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Your target right there.
I'm coming back to all of these charts. AVAX. Where's AVAX? Okay, AVAX recovered this one very nicely. We still got some all the way down at $2. Fuck me. Fuck me.
Oh my god, holding anything, any of these things
Very,
until it,
very happy I exited my long. Let's take it a few more. Adam. Oh man, it just shows you. It's very interesting.
Have you looked at Ada yet?
Oh no. Oh, let's go say this. I just gotta
I
see
did
it.
Ada the other day. It's like bad. It's bad.
Holy
It's
shit.
bad, dude. That's it
5
right there.
cents.
That's your low.
That's
That's your
recovered.
low.
That's recovered. All right, that's the low, boys.
That's the low, right there.
That's the bottom. I remember when
Basically,
people were telling
the
me
same
this shit's
price
going to
as Gala
$6
right now. It's literally the same price as Gala. So you'll be able to get like 40,000 of those things with like 2,000, 1,500 bucks. 40,000 Ada
$2.92.
like- for like 3K.
It's funny
2K.
because no one's gonna want to buy this stuff at that price. They're like, it's over.
I mean, you see your low risk, low risk at those prices. What do you mean?
Well, they won't have any money left because they've all bought the top. They're like, they're gonna hodl.
I mean, if it went down there, buying Ada now would feel like you're buying the top.
Okay. All right. So you got one there. You got a red one at $13 there to be recovered. That doesn't mean it's gonna go there right away. Oh shit.
People are leaving, dude. You gotta be more entertaining.
They're joining. What do you mean?
Oh.
They're coming in. I'm
I'm joking.
I'm giving them bear market low targets. This is as entertaining as it gets. It shows you how much the coin's gonna collapse. This is insane. Let's see. Let's
I was
see.
trolling.
Oh, you're trolling. Oh my god, Matic. Oh no. Oh my god.
No.
Would this be recovered?
To him, yes.
Would this be
That would
considered
be-
recovered? Not fully.
Not fully, but it's.
I will give it the benefit of the doubt because that's a penny.
I would give it the benefit of the doubt.
That's
yeah.
a penny. We'll go a little bit
I
higher.
would.
We'll go to 3 cents.
3 cents. Yeah, I'd give that the benefit.
All right,
of the doubt.
guys.
I
If
don't
you
think
enter
it's
at 3 cents, if you say you buy a big position at 3 cents, the most downside, not financial advice, you can go is 40% down. At which point you have your second order ready. But from these prices, that is a monster drop.
God, it said $70.
$77.
$77 is
I'm
his
sorry,
target.
but there's no red vectors to be recovered. Actually, we've recovered.
Just recovered
We
it.
just recovered it. That was
This
this
could
short.
very likely, be, the way ETH is looking, the way Matic looks.
What we could do too is get in like an impulse and move to the side with a green vector, and then we recovered that, and we really started to get our move down.
Let's look at Soul. What's Soul gonna do?
Oh no, I'm too scared to go on the chart yet. Oh. Oh no, mommy!
Don't tell me it's going
To a buck.
It's going to a $1.50, dude. $1.50.
What's that guy in the Discord? When he made that terrible trade, he went straight into mental health, and he was screaming. I'm not laughing, but he was joking around. I'm laughing, but he's joking around. What is he saying? He was screaming his head off. Oh my god, so many people were talking about cats and mental health. Someone he said, "Mom, please, mommy, stop," because this trade was going in the wrong direction extremely fast. Wow, Solana at $1.50. I didn't. Yo, what's his name? Mpow in the Discord. It was correct. That's the next big. That's the big short. Got a red vector to be recovered at $74, $75.
Enter, we gotta go all in. You gotta catch the top of the rally and ride it.
XMR is actually a coin I'm very interested to buy in the bear market. Let's take a look. $68. That's not bad. I know it was at like 400 something, 500, but still. That's a 86% drop. It's not 99%. It's something similar to what Bitcoin would do, right? 85% down.
What about XRP?
XRP is very interesting because they got a court case going on and stuff. I don't think they have anything to be recovered.
That blue vector? 22 cents?
It's possible, but it's not that big of a move down from where they are. They've been kind of like...
Gotta go into price discovery then. If Sol goes to $1.50.
I mean, those are the smaller projects, right? Like other than Bitcoin, right? They could have the reason Sol could be like going to $1.50 is like they're having those goddamn network problems again, and the whole network starts to collapse again. But if XRP wins that court case, they're gonna go back up, and they're gonna recover that vector candle at 56 cents.
They release those phones, and they're so bad, and they track you, and listen to you.
Which one? Solana?
Solana's releasing a phone.
They have a phone?
Solana is also related to FTX, and now everybody with FTX, they want Voyager customers, I believe, to merge onto FTX to get their funds back.
Well, if FTX is not a goddamn money printer, these guys have limited amount of funds too, right? They're not the central bank. People are pretending like if the FTX is the central bank of crypto. This guy's buying BlockFi, Voyager. He can't bail everyone out.
Yeah, he's playing with too much money.
And it's not even his, probably.
Sam Bankman-Fried. You see those memes? The last thing a crypto hedge fund sees before it goes bankrupt. It's just like him smiling in a bush.
They still give 8% for Solana if you stake Solana on their platform. That's what Voyager was doing, and they fucked up totally.
Yeah, because these guys... So the only reason they could loan it out for so much yield is that you're loaning it out to someone else that's taking more risks than you. And now that the whole market's collapsing, everyone's trying to get their loans back, and everyone's going back and they're like, I lost it. I put in a 20x leverage long, it's all gone. The exchanges have it. The high leverage crypto exchanges have all the money.
Yeah, I'm gonna use the link. Is it in the Discord? Your what's it called? The exchange that you use?
BitGet, yeah. If you go to links, and you scroll down to if you just go to links and you scroll down to like the one I posted on August 19th, it just says join me on BitGet. It's actually, the bonus is much bigger now. It's because all the exchanges are offering bigger bonuses. The bonus is like 4,000 something dollars.
Yes.
It's crazy. It's a ridiculous bonus. Even I think it's insane. You can even look in the link in the description.
Mm-hmm.
It's $4,163. That is crazy.
Because for using 20x leverage, I'm getting fees of like $11 to $15
out the ass.
Yeah, that's bad.
I don't get that much.
And the price of like is like always. I mean, I guess when you're using futures, the price is a little different, but it's always like $10 to $12 difference.
Mm-hmm.
It's weird. I guess is that normal?
What are you on? KuCoin?
KuCoin, yeah. So like
different exchanges have different prices, so they actually tell you. So if you like scroll down to your bottom, and you'll go to like analytics, it'll tell you where they're getting their price data from. So mine is from like Kraken, and another one as well.
I wonder what's vet.
Oh no, we'll go.
I wonder where the vector candles on
VT.
vet.
I ate the fucking loss on that one. I didn't care anymore. I was like, nah, this is not it. This ain't it. We're not holding this crap. All right.
Oh no, it's going low.
Sub pennies.
Sub pennies.
Half a penny. Half a penny.
I wonder what the event is going to be that causes
I don't know.
it.
I think it's something's going to bust. Something's going to go bankrupt. A major fund, something like that.
It's not that far down. It's not that
Well,
far.
I think they already announced that a lot of cryptos, they're going to consider them securities too.
Oh, everyone's going to sell.
Jeez,
do you guys follow the Elliott waves?
I'm not a big Elliott wave theory guy. Never been good at it, and yeah. I watch people who do it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
There's a lot of wave counts that show that we're the fifth wave of the fifth macro wave. So the fifth microwave of the fifth macro wave, and that could have been the 69 top, or we could go up and make a new top, and that would be the last top before like a massive, 3 or 4 year bear market.
Yeah.
Mm.
So
if the S&P goes back up to nearly all-time highs, Bitcoin will go up there. But
you see that weekly? With the low volume pump?
Yep, that's the stopping volume candle.
Stopping volume candle. Uh-oh.
I'm telling you, dude, it's
I want to get an example of like I need to go on like a smaller.
There's a stopping volume. See the stopping volume candle?
Yes. But I've seen them.
You gotta zoom in to see them.
Maybe I'm on the daily. That's still too large. Like I've seen like that. Like you'll see the stopping volume, but they keep going up. But I guess that's the lower time frames.
It's a stopping volume candle, and then you see consolidation with the. A stopping volume candle,
and then you'll come down.
And then that's another. The purple is a stopping volume candle to the downside. So
this one didn't work out too well, did it?
No. They were trying to hold. They had a lot of buyers trying to buy the dip.
It took us almost 3 years to recover that. Oh boy.
But they all get recovered. I mean, it's crazy, but it works.
So the Bitcoin one that we're looking at is at 13,700.
and then there's one sad little one that you don't want. That's one that you just don't want to. You just
What
want
is
to try to
Auburn?
ignore, but you can't. That one's
But it
recovered.
makes sense with Bitcoin because they say that's the cost of to mine one Bitcoin right now, pretty much.
You know that's he's not wrong too. They did the research. That is the fair value, because what you mine it for is what it's worth, right? That's kind of where the cost is at right now for Bitcoin, considering all the electricity costs.
That's Confluence. That's Confluence.
And that would come into fruition with where I think ETH is going, which is $200. I think we're going to $200, and people are like, "Nah, this guy's nuts. It's out of his fucking mind." Oh my god. ETC green vector. How high can we go before we roll over? Oh my god, Daly's tag.
You just short.
I'm gonna go
short.
on,
Is that right now?
This is right now on the daily. I'm gonna go on my ledger and start unloading.
I'm gonna short it.
It's too much hype right now because Ethereum, they say they're gonna go to proof of stake on September. What if they don't even end up doing it? They said for sure this time.
So Ethereum really thinks they're gonna go to proof of stake. They really think so.
Is that a rising wedge on ETH Classic, too? Kinda.
That's too sharp.
Too sharp?
Rising wedge.
No.
It's just a huge impulse move to the upside. This thing's going back to $15. Not a bad idea to short. I might even open
short
it
with
myself.
a stop loss above the last high.
It's probably gonna get another move to the upside. Like you see on the 4 hour, it's holding that the 800 EMA support now.
I think everything wants to go up because Bitcoin. Everybody's anticipating it's gonna go up straight to 30,000.
Earnings
So
week next week,
everything
guys.
is waiting. Yeah.
Just wait for those earnings to come in.
You have earnings and you have a FOMC meeting, which every single time, like clockwork, before an FOMC meeting,
We dump.
you dump. You get max fear, pricing in the worst case scenario, and then you have a rally during and after the meeting. It's every single time. Every single time.
Right before the meeting, you'll have crazy candles up and down, like 2%, 3% candles within like 1 minute.
Yeah, true. But if you buy the night before the meeting at like 2 in the morning,
Yeah,
if
just
you
stay
buy,
up. Just stay up.
you'll be in on the lows, because it'll rally in anticipation of the meeting. Then the meeting's happening, it's wicking up and down, and you're still in profit, and then you're good. It happens every time.
I think I did that, but I think one meeting it went down so much. I think it was like practically 5%. So it didn't help much to do that time.
Oh my god, chain link.
Yeah, not this last meeting, but the meeting before when they raised the 75 basis points.
Oh my god.
It was unknown.
Crazy.
It was unknown what the rate hike was gonna be. So it was extra volatile on that one because nobody knew.
Yeah, next meeting we're probably gonna get full. You guys, we got our full 100 basis point this month.
Yeah,
Surprise!
We're gonna get one too.
You're gonna get one too. You're
gonna
not gonna like it. You're not gonna like it when you get it. The chain link's going to 50 cents.
I paid off my credit card. I just put my dog's bill on the credit card, so
You're gonna.
Chainlink,
Yeah.
people that they claim that is Satoshi Nakamoto, they keep saying creator of Chainlink and Elon Musk are possible. Like, what implications could that have on either Chainlink or Bitcoin if
who's
the
they?
founder?
Who's saying this?
I think it's like Chico Crypto. He's one of those. He always makes some crazy
my
videos, like trying to say like this person is Satoshi because of this or that. He's kind of crazy, but
Who
I mean, I feel
cares?
like
I don't care who
creator
he
of
is.
yeah,
Dude,
I feel like the
He's
creator
one
of
of those. He's one of those, bro. He's
Well, he's getting paid. I know that for sure.
yeah.
He's getting paid. Yeah, no, he's getting paid. Like they already put out the numbers. It was what's that guy's name that he put out all the numbers on all the YouTubers and how much they're getting paid, like BitBoy and everybody? Matt something. I can't remember what his name is.
There's
Have you guys
really
seen that
high
video?
quality YouTubers. Like you have Mickey.
Yeah,
Oh, I'm poo poo.
100%.
Poo poo
exactly.
content.
Yep.
Poo poo content number one. Poo poo
Very
content
high
number
quality.
one, guys.
You're
Then you
real.
get the then you get if you get like the Chico crypto people,
Oh, the
like
moon.
those
No,
people
I
are,
mean
are
the.
bottom of
Okay,
the bear,
so
like
here's
below
the thing:
BitBoy,
is that
in my
you have
opinion.
to you could watch their content, but I feel like you have to watch everything with like 10 grains of salt. Like you have to take what they say and like translate it into what you think could possibly be beneficial from that. You can't take what they say word for word and believe them. But some things that they do, you kind of take that information and it kind of makes sense in your own head. And you don't believe automatically what they say, but some of the stuff that they say is information that you could use later that could benefit you in the future possibly.
Yeah, that's a
Because
stretch.
they're always the first
Near's
to like
going to
really leak
where?
out all the news and stuff.
Dude, no, this is not even the worst one. The worst one I was looking at when you guys were talking was not Chain Link's pretty bad. Maddox terrible, but it's empty.
Since you're looking at Matic, can you do quick swap? It's also I think it's
What's the ticker?
swap with Matic? Yeah, quick. I think QUIK. I mean QUICK.
QUICK.
Oh, I found out who I thought you were. Remember when I said I thought you were somebody?
Who, me?
Yeah, remember that?
Who do you think I am?
Remember when I thought you were somebody and you were like, or I thought you sounded like somebody and that's why I joined?
Yeah, you thought I was
Okay.
some guy that
Okay,
I
I'll
was
tell you who it is.
on Market Cipher. You thought I
Yeah,
was with
I thought you were
Crypto
Jason
Face.
Casper.
You thought I was Jason Casper.
I thought that's who you were.
Is that what's this Jason Casper? Let me see.
I thought that's who you were. He's high quality, dude. He's high quality content.
Let me listen
Just
to
He
like
it.
did a
Jordan.
stream. He did a stream with
No, he
Evan
is
Aldo.
really
That was
though.
really good.
Yeah.
Today I'm
Yeah.
going to be going over something that is very, very interesting.
Oh,
I think
yeah.
him and recently I've been watching Crypto Lifer. Like he charges a bunch for his shit, but like from some of the stuff that you get off his live stream for free, it's also pretty good stuff.
Oh wow, Jason Casper. I've seen this guy. Yeah, 81 guy. Yeah, I am Jason Casper. That's me. This is my second channel.
You're wearing the Pikachu hat right now.
This is my second channel. Subscribe. This scam people into subscribing. Let's keep going on these
I like
candles.
his voice and I like your voice.
All right.
I don't know why a voice is such a big thing for me. I
Let's-
don't know why.
I don't know. I like I when I find someone very annoying, I'm like, no, fuck this guy.
Have you guys seen Alexandra Lorenzo?
Alexandra Lorenzo. I have not.
He's like one of the most annoying YouTubers, I think, in my personal opinion.
That's so funny.
Yeah. Not in terms of his voice, but like just how egotistical he is, and like
Oh,
he thinks he's like the greatest person ever.
oh, lovely. He's a giant piece of shit.
Yeah.
That's lovely. Oh my god. Oh, where's Cake going? Oh, Cake doesn't have enough. Project Elrond. Oh, mommy. These things are going low, man. What was it? How high was Project Elrond at one point? This thing was at like $542. Target $7 at the bottom of the green vector. Wow. Is there more? Algo? Project Algorand? Okay, we recovered this one. This one's been recovered. This one's kind of been recovered. Recovered. Yeah, I think that's it. It can go into price discovery when BTC goes down.
I'm gonna go make another drink. I'll be right back.
Super love potion. This thing's gonna moon during the it's gonna go real low in the bear market, accumulate some super love potion, and then just ride it up until the top of the green vectors at 20 cents. Imagine this thing goes to like Dogecoin levels, where it goes to like 1/100th of a cent or 1/110th of a cent.
Have you heard of Ron Walker?
Ron Walker. I have not. Are these more YouTubers?
Yeah, he does mainly like the stock market, but he also does Bitcoin. He called the 69,000 top, and he called um, the 48,000 top, and the 33,000 bottom, and he thinks there's gonna be one more drop, and then it's gonna go up to 100K.
I have a lot of respect for those guys. It's not easy when you're at all time highs, and you're just screaming at the top of your lungs, or like just
Yeah.
really like you have a firm stance that we're not gonna go we're not gonna this is a fake, this is a blow off top, and people are always like,
Yeah.
no, you don't know what you're talking about. Look at Crypto, he's so bullish. He said 250K crypto. Carl from the Moon said 1.2 million by the end of the year. This is literally the beginning of the rally. Like, oh,
Yeah.
bro, we've been mooning for like a year and a half too. Like,
The
these
thing is
guys-
with that is like to be contrarian, you kind of like just lose a bunch of subs, so you can't really grow your channel. But this
Yeah.
guy, he's like a really small underrated channel, and that's why I think that's how he's become so successful. And like once somebody makes really good calls, then like they get more popular. But then once they become popular, then their
Everyone-
calls don't really mean anything, because then their calls become the popular sentiment, and then the popular sentiment, it can't happen because the whales are trading against the popular sentiment. So.
Oh, that's very true. Everyone unsubscribe. Everyone start unsubbing.
I mean,
Can
yeah.
I unsub people manually?
Bitcoin's about to do something, dude. It's about to break out.
Ooh. One
Yeah,
second,
Ron
I'm-
Walker
I'm-
believes that it's gonna hit $100,000 in like the next maybe 8 months or so, or maybe 10 months,
Damn.
and then it's gonna go down like maybe he doesn't know, he didn't make a call about how low it can go, but I think he thinks it'll be like a crazy depression, like maybe like 3,000,
Oh, yeah.
4,000,
I think
10,000.
in the traditional markets, people think this recession will be mild. This will
No.
be very, very easy. The Fed is gonna get us out of this willy nilly, no problem. I think we are in for a very long recession.
Yeah,
Like this
a
is
depression.
It's just
Year, Great
I don't
Depression.
like. See, I've stopped using the word depression because people, when they hear that, they think I'm crazy. So I just say
Oh.
very long recession now. But yeah, depression is most likely. But like
The
people
last
don't want to hear
depression-
that. They don't want to hear that.
The last depression was 1939.
Yeah, it's 1930s.
Yeah, 1930 to 1939, something like that, and like that could happen again.
hmm
2020, wait, 2000,
How many years?
yeah,
has it been?
2030 to 2039. That could be the second Great Depression.
hmm It's not a.
I mean, probabilities, since we haven't had one in so long, the probabilities that we have one again is
Yeah.
high.
Yeah. And I don't know if you've seen Blockchain Backers videos, but he's shown the charts of like the Dow Jones and the Nasdaq, and like because he basically just trades off the fib levels, and because the S&P has got super close to the 4.2 extension, like if we break the previous highs, like it's a collapse of the whole stock market, he believes.
Okay.
Yeah, once we break those highs, the before COVID, right before COVID, yeah, the red, yeah, right. Once we break the highs right before COVID started, then he thinks.
Oh,
it's
you mean
gonna
like
be a
the
huge
20?
collapse.
So this is what I'm looking at for the traditional markets. I think we are going to go to the 2020 highs. I really, that's where like my main target is. I think
Yeah.
once we get to these levels, it's very possible that once we get to these levels, inflation could start to curve down a little bit, right? With commodities prices coming down, and then the Fed pausing the rate hikes because of that, and then the markets could be like, "Oh my God, it's over!" right?
Right.
And then they're gonna get
Right.
this
You have to-
gigantic bear market rally that's gonna be a giant fake out, and everyone's gonna get suckered in, and then once inflation rips, like, I don't know, one day one of those reports is gonna pop up and it's gonna be fucking it's gonna be like 7.5 again. It's gonna jump up like a whole percent or a percent and a half, and people are gonna start to panic again. But then the Fed's like, oh shit, we just printed a bunch of money again. Like, we printed another trillion or two during a period of high inflation. We're like, uh-oh. Then we're gonna start to do this, and we're gonna start to go back down.
Yeah.
And this is when people are gonna start to exit equities and exit bonds and exit fiat currencies and get into real assets. Right? Maybe they'll buy homes, they'll buy precious metals, they'll buy anything they can, and then that will fuel the inflation fire.
What happens to the futures account, like future markets, when that happens?
I don't know. They start to explode. I don't know. I don't know what happens. I don't know. I don't think they had futures back in 1930, so I couldn't tell you. So
well,
this is.
I think the depression that's coming is going to be deflationary.
Yeah. Well, so in periods of hyperinflation, there's massive deflation and then big inflation, and because the Fed will whipsaw with their inflation, right? Because once they see this inflation fire getting really, really out of control, they're gonna crank up the interest rates. They're gonna floor it, right? And then, but then they're gonna be like, oh my god, the interest rates are so high. People are like, the mortgage market's collapsing or whatever, and then they're gonna print a lot of money again, which will cause more inflation, and then they're gonna increase the rates again, and that's basically the collapse of the dollar, essentially. And you just look at the Weimar Republic and past fiat currencies, what happens, and you just get periods of high inflation and massive deflation, massive inflation, massive deflation. It just goes up and down. It goes crazy. It goes nuts. Like, you just look at where's the inflation trend right here. 1930s, right? Around this area, massive deflation, massive inflation. And you just go up and down and up and down. It's crazy. Oh, we are in for it.
The only thing, like, if we are gonna have a massive depression, the way down, people have to be bullish, because once everybody sells, there's no one left to sell even more.
I know you gotta buy.
Downside.
You have to buy an asset class, right? You have to buy something. But the thing is, well, you can take a look at the Dow Jones. The Dow Jones in the 1930s, when we did get that. Oh my God, we gotta go so far back. Well, better to put it on the log scale and on the monthly time frame, because I don't have all night to scroll. All right, there you go.
Here it goes.
That's your
Bitcoin's about to go back down.
Oh yeah.
It's gonna break the.
So this is your 1930s, right? This is your the Great Depression. Stock market goes down 90%, and then eventually it rallies up 300 something percent. But then it kind of stays in a lull, right? For a long period of time, more than 10 years. It doesn't really do much, right? Because you kind of killed the market. And then we take it off the gold standard. And here we are. Whee! Non-stop rally, boys.
It's almost time for a 25x leverage short.
25x.
Yeah.
I think this looks really bullish, honestly, in the short term. Not short term, but like midterm for Bitcoin. But anyways, what I'm saying about like the whole depression thing is like the general sentiment of the public. It needs to be pretty bullish on the way down, or else no one's going to hodl.
Yeah.
Their assets.
So
there has to be some sort of narrative that's going to make people hodl all the way down, their stocks, their assets, and everything, or else it's never going to come.
Mm-hmm. So what we got here is the 1930s compared to today. Right, you could readjust it in many ways. Right, you could even fit it like this. Yeah, with the rally probably wasn't as high, and maybe we're in this phase right here Maybe this is it. Right? Maybe this is where the bounce comes.
Yeah, the relief rally
The relief rally. And then we roll over.
to get people bullish again to buy back in.
Remember, guys, none of this is financial advice. This is all for entertainment purposes. Whoever's watching on YouTube.
This is what I'm looking at. If you go in the Discord in general,
Let's take a look at what
this is what I'm talking about for the short.
Oh, I gotta scroll down to new messages. Yes. We're gonna retag 22,500. Yeah.
Yep. And the W pattern out. And that's the bullish. That's the bullish case scenario. This is bullish. I mean, you're forming a. If it drops back down, it would be bullish. If it keeps going up from here, that would be kind of bearish a little bit, in my opinion. It needs to come back down, and I mean, once nobody knows, twice everybody knows. So once it comes back down and double bottoms right here, just like a double top, you need to see it. You need to see the W. If you look at every time that Bitcoin has came down, goes back up, W pattern, and continuation. And that's what you always look for. I mean, you can find it everywhere in the chart, every time it drops.
Mm-hmm.
Every time it drops on this uptrend, I can show you. I'll put it in the Discord. W. There. W there. I'd have to make my I got a lot of stuff going on my screen here. Yeah, I'll put it in the Discord.
Okay.
You can see the W's. If you just look for W's, you're pretty good. You did pretty good.
Oh boy. What's 90%? Oh, that's low. Oh, that's low. That's 1970s highs, 1980s. That's lovely. Let's look at the weekly. So you can see that every time we got into that red money flow on the weekly, the Fed started to print money. They're like, print, 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 print. We didn't even get to the red money flow here. This was so quick. They reacted so quickly when the COVID, and now we're in that red money flow, and they're tightening. They're like, no print, nada. And eventually they will cave in and print on false signals, but that's okay.
Yeah, they're gonna eventually start printing again, and that'll be everybody's opportunity to make some money and get out, and then just sit on the sidelines and wait. And then when you see ETH hit $200, then you know that it's time.
Bottoms in, and I'm gonna. I saved that tweet too. That guy that tweeted at me, you guys will know who it is who tweeted at me. I'm gonna tweet back and be like, I got in. I had my luck. I'm in, brother. Oh man, I'm not being toxic or anything. It's just gonna be funny.
$200, just
I got my stack. Did you?
Just screenshot the tweet to him and then tell him.
I'm gonna send him like.
Buy the dip.
I'm gonna send him like.
This is what buying the dip looks like.
Yeah, I know, because he told me, like, what price are you buying the dip at? And I said $200. He's like, good luck. Like, we're never going to get there. I'm like, okay.
As soon as somebody says that you're never gonna go to that price,
We're
you
okay.
always
We're
hit
probably going to go there.
it. You always hit it.
Wow, packs, man. On that weekly, like, look. We're oversold. Let me play it on gold. Can I do this on gold? Oh, no. Look at all those red. Are those... Wait. No, everything's a red vector. This won't work. This won't work at all. I need to go on like Oenda. Will that work on Oenda? Yeah, you need actual volume. Okay. Recovered the red vector. There's not much, to be honest. Well, we are over that TDI. We're out of the band on that TDI. Let's do a few more. I want to do a few more coins. I mean, I'm so excited for BNB. I'm so excited.
Are there any coins, crypto coins, that have red candles that need to be
recovered?
reached?
Yeah, there's a few. There's like AVAX. Still got one at $51. I think Adam has one too at $15. Ada has one as well. I mean, almost every single one has one. Even Bitcoin has one at 26,000. Right? There's even one at 34. Right? But that doesn't mean we have
It looks like there's some other ones that are higher up too.
Yeah, 56,000 has to be recovered as well, but it doesn't mean we have to get to it in the coming months or weeks, right? These could stay here for a while. Right, like these ones down here, since the beginning of the bull run, since November 20th, they've been just waiting, left on the side of the road. Right, in my opinion, I think this one is the most likely scenario that we go to 26. Jack in our Discord was actually looking at this pattern where we could potentially maybe have a rise up to 37, but I don't it's possible, but I think the probabilities are quite small of that happening. I think we get a move back down to the 2020 lows in the traditional markets, and that in turn will drag Bitcoin down as well to maybe 12,000. And we won't, like Paul said in Discord too, we won't stay there too long, and we'll probably bounce up really freaking fast, maybe back into our range at 26,000. Like that'll be like 100% move. We'll do something like this. And
Alright, I entered a short.
we'll stay in this range. Alright. You heard it here first. Infinity short.
It's short.
Alright, pump it, guys. Send in the buy orders.
I'm already down $11.
I'm
already down $11 with $14 fee from this poop exchange. That's stupid.
Send in the buy orders, guys. Time to buy. Infinity shorted. Alright, I think I got a few more coins to look at. Let's look Dogecoin. This one's very interesting. I want to see Dogecoin. How low will it go? This thing can go low. Oh no. Oh my god. Oh my god. I guess we'll see. There we go.
Going, dude.
It's going, guys. To the Dogecoin holders who bought at 74 cents. It's not too late. It's not too late to realize the loss. Would you rather have 10% of something or 1% of something? Take it or leave it. Wow. I mine. Your classic is very profitable right now. But $8. $8 I think I'm still profitable. I think. Electricity cost should be okay. But strategy for crypto mining, really good strategies to buy and hold during the bear market. Not financial advice, but you mine your coins in the bear market. You absorb, if you can, you absorb the electricity cost offset by whatever income that you currently have, and then you hodl those coins until the bull market comes, and when they go up 20,000% or whatever, 2,000%, you sell them, or you bag the massive gain.
How does the tax work on that? If you sell it right after you receive it from the mining, what happens?
So if you're running it as a business, it's considered business income. But if you're mining as like personal income, I'm assuming it's capital gains. I've never done it as personal. I've only done it as a business. So I don't really know from that personal for the personal aspect. But if you're just
Here goes Bitcoin. It broke it, dude. I nailed that shit, dude.
See? He's hacking. Someone report this guy.
I put it in the Discord. Nobody wanted to listen.
I listened.
I told you.
I watched. I'm drinking, and I'm not in a state to make any trades.
I've had two vodka sodas already, and I'm trading, dude.
Vodka soda. No, man, I'm not drinking right now. I'm not drinking too heavily. Just having one beer and just talking to the guys, Let's look at FTX token. That thing's at $29. Where is it going? Where is it going? How low will it go?
Oh no.
Oh, hello. Oh!
Go down low.
Oh my god. Bankruptcy.
If it goes,
That's what happens. What happens. It tries to bail out everybody,
the token goes to
and
shit.
it can't. It's trying to pull all these dead companies out of the water, and they're pulling them in the boat, and the boat starts taking on water.
It's like, yo, you guys are fat as fuck. You're sinking the
Their
boat.
company starts to fall, and it's the perfect analogy, bro.
That's so funny.
It's gonna happen. It's gonna happen.
You guys are sinking my boat with your fuck.
When FTX falls, your whole crypto account's gonna look like Luna from a few months ago.
Is this recovered?
No, it's just I'm trolling, dude. I'm trolling a little bit. I've just had too much to drink.
Actually, oh man, Luna is just such a. Plus, that whole thing started this whole. I remember someone pulled out a tweet too that someone tweeted at Dokkan like someone could attack your network with $1 billion and completely destabilize it. And then I think Dokkan replied like tweets like this are like make you like you look like a clown when you say things like this. And then someone attacked the network with $1 billion.
He told somebody to do it. He told somebody to try it.
Yeah, well, he tweeted like your network is at a dangerous like place. Like it could be it's vulnerable to $1 billion attack. And then someone tweeted at him that, and then he just replied like, "This is a joke. Like, are you serious? Like, do you have anything intelligent to say?" And then you know what? It got attacked with $1 billion and the whole network collapsed.
Hey, does Tesla have any of those candles?
Let's take. That's very interesting. Let's take a look at these with.
That'd be a crazy buying opportunity if you can get down there.
Oh,
because Tesla,
God.
No.
It doesn't? Wow. Oh, right there, yeah. Right under COVID?
No, this is way fast. This is before COVID. Oh,
yeah,
wow.
but that should still get recovered, right?
Yes. Oh, yeah, definitely. Well, no. there's also one down here, but I don't know if you guys want to talk about that one.
Dude, calm down. That's not a thing.
It's like 98% down, right?
Yeah.
That's like happen. That's when the whole stock market dies, right?
So I don't know if this trader's reality works on stocks, does it?
Yeah, it does.
Oh, okay. Well, that's nice to know.
Well, it was for Forex. Forex and crypto are very similar. He was explaining it. it's not as reliable as stocks, he said. But with forex, I don't know what forex is, but apparently it's
Yeah, forex like
reliable.
currencies. Yeah, so
Yeah, the
trading
currency.
currencies, the pairs. Yeah, so okay. Well then,
So
looks
yeah, it's more for trading currencies, I guess. And cryptos are currencies, so it works.
looks like Tesla's gonna get a pump to about like 900 something, and then we'll nail in the coffin. And then a lot of these patterns, like you can see how it recovered it right at this level, right in the reverse down. I had some patterns out. It matches the patterns, right? If you have two, now you have two areas of confluence. That was the perfect short on Tesla, and people are like, it's going to the moon, it's never gonna stop. Coworkers are like, that's it. I'm gonna sell when it gets back to 1,200. And then it was like, oh, you should, this is not a bad area to take profit. You're only $50 under. You're gonna risk the whole portfolio for 5% more, really? And they're like, yes. And then, and then this happens. And then they're like, what happened? Why did this happen? I'm like, I don't know. It's called technical analysis. It's not just looking at a line chart and saying like, yeah, it's gonna go up.
Jeez, dude.
It's the harsh reality. Let's look at Netflix. Green Vector. Is it gonna go back to 300? Recover the. No, it's not going back up here. There's no way. No way. I don't think this works as well in stocks. I want to look at a few more coins like Uniswap, and I'm gonna go to bed because I'm pretty tired and I gotta work tomorrow. Uniswap recovered. Okay. BET. We drew one up. Oh, it's pennies. What's this? This is Stellar. Alright, Stellar's at 11 cents. Stellar's not doing too good, I think. It's not that far down.
Does anybody else have anything to say? Like, does anybody want to look at anything?
Yeah, because I'm gonna head off to bed soon, so this is your chance if you want to look at your coins.
Anybody in the chat want to request something?
Victor, what's so funny?
There's a stock that I really like called Clean Spark.
Okay.
It's a Bitcoin miner, but it
my
uses
God.
like.
Yeah. I know. Paul was talking about this.
Oh yeah.
And he posted something like a couple months ago. Someone was buying calls for this thing, like call options, at like at like $40 or something, at like $70. I was like, when are they expiring? And they're like, in a couple years or something, like long-term call options.
Somebody requested Mana in the live chat.
Someone requests mana. Okay, well we're
Said
just
mana. I don't know if they requested. They just said the word mana.
Mana. We're gonna look at mana, but I think okay. We'll add mana. You know what? I'll just add.
That's
mana.
short 2 hour.
I'll give you your bottom for mana. You're not gonna like it.
Look at the 2 hour for mana.
2 hour for mana. Okay. I'm just gonna add mana to the list.
Uh-oh. Look at Bitcoin.
Nice. See.
Printing.
Looking bearish. Bitcoin's gonna come down. This mana will come down to like 93 cents.
Bitcoin can still back test. It's got a yellow vector. It can go back up to 22,850, 22,840, and that would be your entry down to probably 22,660. 600, 22, 650 in that area. Did you add mana?
Yeah, I added mana to the list. Let's take a look at it. This is the
Let's look at
last. This is the last one I'm
The
gonna
2
do.
hour. Yeah, the 2 hour.
Oh, you want to do 2 hour? 2 hour is like -2.9 on the GBSI. I don't really see patterns right now. Just a trend line.
Looks like every other altcoin right now.
Yeah, it's kind of just like with the alts. Honestly, just watch BTC. If it moves, it moves. If it crashes, it crashes.
If it
Are
breaks
you
that,
able?
if it breaks that line, then just
Oh my god.
Sure.
that's your red alert. That's red alert.
How fucking low can this thing go? Would you call this recovered?
No, I wouldn't. And I would say that candle, that wick, the wick at 0.03, that is a vector candle.
It's not green though. There's no.
Oh no, it's not. But
no-
it's still the wick. It's still a
it's
wick.
possible you could have a push down to there. So that's 6 cents. What's this thing at? 97 cents. Okay, so almost. Wow.
All that has to happen is Mana servers crash, their game stops working.
A lot of stuff just needs to crash.
AVAX is a good short to the bottom. To the, I mean, this thing is.
I didn't think it would go that low, to be honest. Then I saw the weekly, and I was like, shit, eh? It's still not recovered.
Almost $3.
It's good to be a project owner, eh? Once you just own the coin at fucking 86 cents.
Those are all the people that were given the coin right there. Like you were just, like you were given that thing.
Imagine holding 86 cents until like $146. Wow.
Somebody did it,
Those bastards.
and they held it all the way down too, because if they didn't take profits on the way up, there's a high probability they didn't take them on the way down.
What's profit taking? I don't know what that is.
Are you able to see Clean Spark on Market Cipher?
Clean Spark.
Or
Yeah.
oh, okay. I was just curious if they had any green dots on like the weekly or stuff like that, or daily.
Honestly, let's take a look. Yeah, we got a small green dot right here last week.
Okay.
This week is your bullish week. We did have a nice move up, but kind of sold off. But man,
Can you go to the daily, or
yeah.
like the 2-day?
Daily looks like you could get a small red dot, pull back down to $4. 2-day, you just sideways action. 3-day, a little bit bullish. 4-day, pretty bullish on the 4-day. Monthly, not good.
Cool, thanks.
No problem.
It's probably just gonna follow Bitcoin because
It's gonna follow Bitcoin. Like Mana. Like I did a trade on Mana. What? No, not that Mana. Mana is in the stock. Or Mara. Sorry. Mara. Holy Christ. Mara really took off. But I'm very happy with the gain that we made. I think we made over 20% on that trade. There's a good amount in the portfolio too, and it's just too high risk for me. That I bought in $7 something. Right, very nice buy. Or we averaged in or something like that. Yeah, we averaged into this trade, and this thing just ripped up. went like 92%. Exited around like $10.32. Yeah, we're up like 37%. It just kept going up, but that's okay. Take your profits. You don't. You gotta take your profits, right? Because if let's say some people just like never take their profit. I'm not selling until we get to $15, and this thing just reverses down because they don't adapt, or they're just too greedy.
Before you go after this one, can you look at Uber and Lyft? Like, I want to see how they're doing.
I gotta go. Have a good one, guys.
Have a good night. Thanks for coming in.
Yep.
Is that a falling, like that's a channel? It's in a channel, falling channel, supply line. Wonder if it broke.
Sorry, I was doing something. The channel. A very apparent trend line on Uber.
Yeah. Uber could be a nice little play to the top of the channel. If it breaks that supply line, though.
Oh, you're at resistance.
Yeah. Oh, it's kind of rejected right off of that, though.
Yeah.
Jeez, that's bearish. God. Lyft is the same, but worse.
Oh, these gaps.
Imagine buying Lyft at
these gaps.
$35.
I remember when this thing went public too, and
yeah.
I was like in a meeting or something, and people were like so excited on Lyft. Like Lyft's going public. Like this is gonna be great. And it's just a giant piece of shit. It's never made it back since its IPO.
It looks like a meme coin that just slowly died.
Like Robin Hood. the hood. Oh no.
That's devastated.
Where's the hood? We got a red vector at $39. But I don't think so. There you go, your short's printing.
Somebody said, "Hey guys, thank you for the live stream. Should I be long on Bitcoin?"
No financial advice, my friend. You won't find it here. But I will tell you that Infinity is in our Discord and he shorted Bitcoin.
Yeah, but my target is 22,600.
Yeah, so it all depends on your time frame and your risk tolerance and all that stuff. How much leverage you're using.
We agree that the macro is or not the macro, but the daily and the weekly, not well, the daily looks pretty bullish. So right now I wouldn't put in a leveraged position right now, especially if you don't know what you're doing. So if you were to just buy spot, it wouldn't be the worst idea. But it's not financial advice. I mean, it's an idea. All right. I'm going to probably go to bed, Mickey.
All right. Good night, everyone. Thanks for coming on the live stream.
Good night. Good night.
We'll see
nice
you guys,
stream.
We'll see you guys next Friday with more content, more repetitive stuff. Unsubscribe Unsubscribe because apparently we have to keep the subscribers low for our strategies to work. So leave a like, but don't subscribe. Have a good night, everyone. Thanks for coming on the live stream. We'll see you on the next one. Peace. If you guys want to sign up for Big Get Trading, links in the description. And if you guys want to join the Discord, see our trades, links is also in the description.